mixed in Negroni.
Yeah, so while we're mixing drinks, tell me about being a father. Like, what impact did that have on your career trajectory, just how you saw life? I feel like I saw, a shift. You went into a different gear when that happened.
Kids make you realize a bunch of things, but I will say at the most generic level that having children, to me, like immediately after we had our son Atlas, was it matures you immediately. Jordan Peterson talks about that. Like, if you want to mature up, have a kid.
Yeah.
And we had kids pretty late. I was 35. And so there's that. But the big thing that happened to me with this, it's the old saying that like time expands to the work work expands to the time allotted. So like me and my wife would work together. We worked together for, the whole time we were married. She came and worked out of my financial office, helped with licensing and all kinds of stuff and the books and all that. And, we'd work 10, 12-hour days.
Sure.
We were hardly getting crap done. We were going for long lunches and this, that, So then you got a kid, and I'm like, I got to get home. And it's amazing and how much more I could do in half the time. Mm. Because suddenly you felt this responsibility to like, I got a kid at home, I need to get home.
Yeah.
I can't just stay out all night just working, And so I think there's something there.
Yeah.
About having kids. It matures you, but it makes you understand the need to be efficient with time.
Sure.
So outside of the rim, spraying in, you need to express the oils, okay? Give it a little wipe. Give it a spin with the peel.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
And you have yourself a Negroni. So anyways, we keep it going here. So I mean, kids, it just changes a lot. I mean, we could talk about that forever, but there's of course a lot of conversations on why kids are a big deal.
Yeah. I would imagine there's a sense of sobriety. Like life gets more real, if that's possible.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good way to say it. Like it's just all a lot more intense when you have kids.
If this doesn't go well, it doesn't just affect me.
Yeah, and if you have that sense of responsibility to be a good parent.
Yeah, I would hope.
Then you'd hope.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people don't really have that.
Yeah.
But I was then like, okay, I need to be home by this time, that.
Yeah.
That level of an understanding that I need to be a good father to raise a good kid. Mm-hmm.
Not just be home, but be present.
To be present. That's my duty.
Yeah.
It's not just it's not my job to be a dad. Mm-hmm. Or I mean, to be to birth them kind of thing.
Yeah.
As a father, I didn't birth them, but you know what I'm saying?
That'd be cool.
It's 2023.
It's 2023.
By the way, so I'm just super intentional with that. I don't know if we'll talk about time or anything, but I usually work from 7 to 9 a.m.
Yeah.
My kids sleep in. They're late. My kids are night owls. It's hard to put them down to 10:30 sometimes. They're crazy.
I know.
And they're 1 in they're 1 in 3.
Wild.
My friend's like, my kids go to bed at 7:30. I'm like, that's cute. My kids get up at 9, like they're in college or something, already. So 7 to 9 a.m. I'm on the computer. I'm doing a bunch of pivotal work while the day's fairly quiet.
Yeah.
My day kicks off pretty early though, because my partner's in the East Coast. Mm-hmm. So my 8 o'clock is his 9 o'clock kind of thing.
Sure.
So we tend to get things going a little earlier. But then I'm doing that 7 to 9, 9 to 9:30, 9:45, sometimes 10. Kids get up. We make pour over coffee. I make coffee with my son every morning. He puts the beans in. We do the thing. You know what I mean? I'm not on my phone.
Sure.
We are making coffee. We make real breakfast every single day in the household. My wife makes sourdough bread all the time. So we have real bread. We make real breakfast, eggs and sausage or bacon and that kind of thing. Literally every day. And we don't eat cereal, Mm-hmm. And Mocs don't eat cereal.
No quick rush out of the house.
No, because you have
goodbye.
to be. I think you have to be intentional about so many things come in there, right? That I care about you and I'm paying attention to you. Mm-hmm. But then also, and look, I slip on it and stuff like that. But it's just trying to be this way most of the time. And then having meals together, praying over those meals. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
so then I do that. Then I hit the shower. Boom, I'm out of the house. I'm in my office usually like 10 to 6.
Yeah.
Then I get home, and then phone's down from 6 to 9. When you put the kids down, it's like play, dinner, play, crash. I'm talking like Nerf guns, like
Attack Dad.
horse dad is a
Yeah.
horse, you know what I mean? Like just wilding out. And then the kids go to bed, and then I'm back on the computer then usually for like another hour or so, at, you know, from like 9:30 to 11, and then try to hit it at 11, you know, and go to bed. So like, that's just how I split it up so that I can create balance.
It's a
But
good
in
place
there too
to-
is my wife is also in that
That's important.
window, because the same keys to the kids or of course the same with your spouse. It's a little bit less because when we tend to, it's just hard to get in that zone, like in the house on a daily. But
Yeah.
then like on New Year's, we went away for 2.5
Sure, you
days. And like,
prioritize
you know, we
that, yeah.
prioritize time away and that kind of thing too. So